This is a Radar exclusive. Inside Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's most explosive fight yet, and how their kids are caught in the middle. The fight is allegedly over Meghan's attempts to continue to use the children for publicity. And we just saw her a day or so ago boarding a private plane, I believe, but she was flying alone to Chicago for the first communion of one of her godchildren. And I thought that was very significant.
She boarded a private jet alone. No Harry, no kids, just Meghan, flying to Chicago for a first communion while her husband stayed home playing Mr. Mom. And sources close to the couple say that single flight tells you everything you need to know about what's really happening inside that Montecito mansion. The word from insiders is chilling. This is a marriage in name only. For years, the world watched Harry and Meghan burn down his royal life. The interviews, the Netflix series, the memoir that humiliated an entire monarchy. They sold the world a love story, a couple so united, so unstoppable, they walked away from the crown itself. But what if that story was always the product? And now that the product isn't selling, what's left? Here's what we know. Sources are now saying Harry and Meghan are living what can only be described as completely parallel lives.
I can even push that reporting even further. Radar did an incredible job. I love the folks over there at Radar. What I'm told is they're pretty much now living separate lives. He has her friends, he has his friends. They pretty much now are living, they don't share anything in common. They don't really have any common interests apart from the Sussex brand. And he's Mr. Mom. He's with the kids a lot. She is too. But I'm told now that their interests they were never aligned, but they tried to figure out things that they could do together. And now that all those business projects have broken up, they have separate friends.
Separate friends, separate social circles, separate ambitions. The business ventures that once held them together have collapsed one by one. And with them, the illusion. There's nothing keeping these two in the same room anymore, except the children. And that's where it gets darker. According to Radar Online, the most explosive fight between Harry and Meghan right now isn't about money or titles or the king. It's about the kids. Specifically, Meghan's alleged push to keep Archie and Lilibet visible. A publicity strategy that Harry, by multiple accounts, wants absolutely no part of. He's disengaged. He's exhausted. He's a man who gave up a throne and got nothing in return. Not a purpose, not a partnership, not even a seat at the table he was promised. And that Chicago trip, that's the receipt nobody can explain away.
He has no friends. And so she went by herself. It's such a weird thing, isn't it? This could have been a family weekend away, or they could have got a nanny and Harry and Meghan could have had a romantic weekend in Chicago. It's a great city, but no, she went by herself. And that's not because they couldn't afford a babysitter. Often when my mum and dad traveled separately, it's because they couldn't afford someone to look after the brat that I was, but they can afford people. I'm told now their lives are pretty much non-existent together.
If this is the same godchild.
This wasn't a solo work trip. This was a multi-day celebration. The kind of high society weekend you only attend if you're...
I have impeccable sourcing that when this godchild was christened about 7 years ago, that's about the length of time, Harry and Meghan went together and spent the entire time going out to dinner with this couple. And, you know, they were in there for the whole weekend. It was people at this level of wealth. It's not just a first communion. It's like days of festivities. It's days of right? So when you say they're not sharing anything, Rob, my last question to you is, that always reads as code to me, as like they're living separate lives. They don't share anything in common anymore. That always...
Meghan made the effort. Harry didn't come. That's not a scheduling conflict. That's a statement. Sources put it bluntly. Meghan still burns with ambition. She'll fly across the country if you're rich enough, famous enough, influential enough. Meanwhile, Harry has completely shut down socially. He believes people should come to him. They don't anymore. So he's home with the children, waiting. And then there's the bedroom question, the one everyone is now whispering about, but nobody will confirm on record. Multiple insiders are circling around the same loaded phrase. They don't share anything anymore.
I think you're going in the right place. I don't have that reporting, but from what I hear is they live such separate lives. And Meghan still has this burning ambition to be around rich people. She'll jump on a plane if you're rich enough. If you are famous enough, she'll make an effort. He's given up. He doesn't want to do this anymore. He's a goddamn prince in his mind, and he does not think he should be jumping. People should be coming to him, not him going to them. And so I hear that this is now pretty much a marriage in name only.
You know what that means. No official statement has been made. No divorce filing has surfaced. Yet. But the Sussex brand is being held together with PR tape and carefully curated Instagram posts, while behind closed doors, two people are reportedly living as strangers. The palace never needed to destroy them. They may be doing it themselves. So here's the question nobody in that world wants you to ask. If the love story was the brand, what happens to the brand when the love is gone?
And honestly, I turned most of them down. Before agreeing to talk to you guys about Toups & Co., I looked closely at the ingredients list. I compared it with other clean brands I've tried. The difference was obvious. Many formulas are mostly water, fillers, and unrecognizable additives. Toups & Co. is different, using real nourishing ingredients that support skin. And as you probably know, I pay close attention to what I use on my own skin. So I started with the Glow Serum, a little skeptical at first. Past serums either did nothing or overpromised or raised concerns. I learned that most are water-based with minimal actives, whereas Toups uses cold-pressed oils, and therapeutic essential oils. No fillers, no mystery chemicals or hormone disruptors, just ingredients that skin recognizes. So if you have struggled with irritation, breakouts, or imbalances, it's worth exploring.
Subscribe to Royal Verdict right now, because this story is far from over. And when the next shoe drops, you'll want to be here first.